So today we're gonna do a fun little truck mod on my tow rig. It's a 2006 Dodge 2500 with the Cummins, obviously, because if it doesn't have a Cummins, you shouldn't own a Dodge. Yeah, I know this thing is dirty and rusty and looks like a pile of junk, but this truck has been ultra reliable for me. I've put thousands of miles on it, pulling my 24-foot enclosed car trailer, and it's never failed me. And today we're gonna do a simple mod on the turbo. But before we get into that, if you guys wanna see more content on this truck or any of my race car stuff, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna be rebuilding the automatic trans in this because it's a piece of junk. Need to do front U-joints and things like that. So make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for more videos on this truck. So the mod we're doing today, as you could tell from the title of the video, is removing the silencer ring on the turbo. I had heard people say that you could make the turbos louder on these, but I never really looked into what all it took to do that. And then I came across a post that showed just how easy it is, and it'll take like 10 minutes. Should make the turbo sound really cool. So I'm gonna try it and show you guys how to do it and then what it sounds like afterwards. So let's get to it. Man, you gotta love fresh hood shocks. Before we start though, let me show you guys what it sounds like before this mod. Then the next objective is gonna be to get to the turbo. And to do that, first thing we need to do is pull off this intake boot. This goes right down into the turbo and feeds air to the turbo. So I'm hoping we can just loosen up the hose clamps on that intake boot and pull that sucker right off. Let's give that a shot. Let's pop off this little wire here. Okay, so that was super easy. Those two hose clamps and that boot pulled right off. Now we can see the turbo. Okay, so there's two ends to this retaining clip, and as you can see, they're slanted in different directions. If you're unlucky like me, you'll have the one that you need to pry on at the top where it's hard to get to. So this side here, it's slanted like inwards, so you can stick a screwdriver right here in the slant like this, and then you can pry it out. If you try to do it on this one, there's no way for you to get the screwdriver in there to pry it. So you have to go on this side, and then you can pry it, get it out a little bit, and then you should be able to pull it the rest of the way out. Now, you simply grab the silencer ring and pull her out. And throw her away. So that's it. Silencer rings out. Put the intake boot back on, and that's it. If you can get that clip off fairly easy, this is like a 5-minute job, which is awesome. So let's get it back together and let's see what it sounds like. All right, moment of truth. Let's see what she sounds like. So far, I don't hear much difference. I don't know, I don't really hear much of a difference with no load. You can't really hear the turbo at all before or after. So I guess let's go take it for a drive and see if it's any louder then. I don't know if it's any louder than it was before. You can hear it for sure. It's definitely not as loud as I expected it to be. Huh. I don't know, you guys tell me what you think. You can definitely hear the turbo. Doesn't really seem that loud to me. Maybe it's a little louder. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of disappointed. I definitely expected it to be louder. You can definitely hear the turbo, but I really don't think it's any louder, maybe a little bit. But I do have basically a straight exhaust right now that just dumps underneath the cab because my whole muffler and tailpipe blew off going down the highway. So maybe that's a factor. And I still have the stock air box, and it probably needs an air filter change. So I might try that and see if that makes any difference. But other than that, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think I should try. If you have these trucks and you've done this mod and it made a big improvement, let me know. But otherwise, I'm going to have to say that this is one of those mods that's pretty much just a waste of time. So granted, it only took like 10 minutes to do, so it's worth a shot. It's not going to hurt anything if you do it. But don't be expecting super big gains from it. So I guess we'll try some other things in the future. So if you want to see that, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn notifications on, and stay tuned.